What was I going to do? What was next? This hadn't gone how I expected at all. One day at a new project site, months ago, a rotting beam fell on me. I was lucky to be alive, honestly. The road to recovery had been long, and in the case of my back, it seemed stalled. Nothing seemed to help the pain. I felt exhausted and distracted almost all the time. Eventually, I had to step back from the big building project I was on, trusting Gia to finish it. I felt so defeated, almost like God was punishing me, or at least had forgotten me. Why was I suffering like this? Aran and Gia encouraged me to go visit Nehal. He invited me to come live with him for a season. Honestly, I didn't want to. I wanted my old season back. But with every twinge and bite of pain, I realized that wasn't happening. We would sit and talk on his porch. He told me about seasons where he had suffered, and the ways he had seen God use that in surprising ways. I was skeptical. He told me that there would be many different seasons in my life, and that they were all part of my destiny. There were daily destinies, like loving others and loving God, and letting them love me. There were seasons of destinies, like my season in I Can, or building at the gathering, or this one of suffering right now. And then there were lifelong destinies, where all those daily and seasonal destinies came together. I wondered what God might be up to in this dark season. I wondered if I'd miss it, if I wasn't focused or hardworking or trusting enough. Nehal told me that when we worry too much about the big river of destiny, we miss out on all the magical moments of our destiny right now. He reminded me that God was guiding me and had already written down today long ago. God wasn't surprised or worried. He had planned for this season and for wherever it was leading. I helped Nehal around the house, greeting other travelers, helping him care for them, and sharing with them. My back did slowly improve, but more than that, my heart began to shift. I saw how this season had helped me slow down, be more present with others. I even caught myself at times being grateful, like maybe this, too, was a gift. Nehal told me that he thought it might be time for me to step forward, that God was calling me to something new. I listened to the wind song, letting God speak to me. I thought I knew what he was saying, but it wouldn't be easy. Opening day. I can't believe it's already here. God told me in front of that fire that I was his valiant builder. And slowly, he began showing me a dream, a way to help serve and love the people I understood all too well. Gia and Aran came with me, my brother and sister in thick and thin. Back in I Can. Who'd have thought? Ricard? I couldn't believe he came to visit. I expected him to scoff at what I'd become. I was miles away from the third key architect he knew. But instead, he told me about a student he had who was struggling. He thought maybe I could help her. I told him I'd love to. As he walked away, I whispered a prayer for him, just like I did for my parents and my old colleagues. Jesus, help their hearts to be open. I have so much to share with them. This was the adventure of trusting Jesus. I listened as the wind song swept through the streets, carrying the melody of love and grace to I Can.